Yeah, I would like to say thank you so much for everyone that extended concern about like, you don't have to worry about the merch, Michi, blah, blah, blah. I will say though, if you can, try and contact your bank to see if you can... If you ordered merch from the official store, like the official VSJ store, yeah, if you do want to issue a chargeback, feel free to do so. If you still want to receive your merch, do give us time to see if we could sort anything when it comes to that. Please know we are genuinely doing our best. And I'm not just saying this as like a PR statement. Sadly, I can't tell you everything I have been doing behind the scenes because it's very early. I can't guarantee anything. But me and Maiko have been trying... We've been fucking doing so fucking much. We've been trying to contact a lot of people, see how we can sort this, etc, etc. So sadly, nothing has been completely set in stone because we are waiting for responses, which shockingly takes a very long time. Geega put out a video. Wait, okay. Loki, if Geega has talked about it, I can talk about it. I'm so scared because I don't want to accidentally like get into trouble. Hold on. Do you have a link? I need to know what I can and cannot say. I'm scared. I don't want to get in more trouble. I'm not out here. Please know, I'm not out here trying to shame nobody. I'm not out here trying to add onto any anger or upsetness, right? I just simply want to update people on, rightfully, their fucking order status. Because people spent money on it. People want to know what's going on. That is super giga fair, and I want to update them. But I just don't want this to be like, oh my god, anger. Okay, chat, this is how do you be very careful when it comes to legal problems? Make sure you say the right things. No. Watch a Geega video. Oh, I'm so good. Fucking cut the law. This is how I will update you about the situation recently. Because I do want to get that out of the way. Because I don't want to sit here and pretend like, oh, everything's good, you know? Anyways, let's look at what Geega has to say.
Hello, welcome on in everybody. I have an update or non-update. I'm not really sure right now. So I can tell you vaguely about some things, and I feel like rather than holding some information and wait and then tell you only when things are done, time is of the essence. So I want to like tell what I can right now. So this is related to merch.
Oh my god, she's fucking smart. She said a whole sentence. Damn, okay.
Specifically, not my current merch. The current stuff that I have on sale is all through my own store. That's all fine. That's shipping either instantly or August, which is literally starting tomorrow. So that's all good. This is about the old stuff, the old VShojo merch. So I got some updates. Sorry, I'm just...
Oh, look at her cool new model!
Okay, so there's some stuff I still need more details on. And just the problem is that like... I just don't know that I'm going to even get that stuff. So I'm waiting to see if I get that information to know how certain things are going to go or whatever. But you guys know I've talked about already that my goal is I wanted to get the merch and I wanted like anything that was unfulfilled to be fulfilled, etc. Right? I had like a few bullet points of all I really hoped for out of this. I got like an updated sheet that shows what stock they still have in the warehouse of what items. But this time it also includes how many of each item was unfulfilled as well. So what they're holding that people like did pay for, did order, right? I didn't have that information before, so I've gotten that. I don't have the specific orders at all though. All I have is like, let's say it's t-shirt A and there are 10 of them. If 4 of them were unfulfilled, I have a number 4. I do not have any actual information on like who ordered that, you know, what's their information, whatever. So I could maybe hand it off to another facility to get done. And if I simply ask you guys to tell me what you ordered, there's no way for me to fact check it because anyone could just forward an email that maybe that stuff already got shipped to them. I wouldn't be able to check. So I need that proper back-end data.
Okay, now if Geega said it, then I can say it too, right? Same. So that is one of the biggest hurdles that I've been trying to sort for the past fucking couple of days. Chat! Okay. Oh my god. Thank you, Geega. Okay. Are you sure about that? Oh, I think. Okay, well, I think I can. That is not true because... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna watch Geega's video and then... You know what? I'll just nod along. I'll shake my head if I don't know. I'll just nod if... Okay, fuck! Fuck.
To be able to like fulfill these, right? So I don't have that. I'm hoping to see if I can get that, but I'm really not hopeful. I'm going to tell you right now, with the way everything has gone, especially recently, and the specific people I am currently dealing with to figure this out, I am incredibly unhopeful on that. I will still sit here and wait and see. It does seem like some of the people that are working on certain things are doing that up until Friday, and then that's it. Not that they're even working on this stuff, just working on some stuff.
Initially, I'm a little hopeful because I think of with I don't know. Recently, I realized maybe I am like, you know, when people say like, oh, optimist, right? I think I might just be an optimist where it's like, I think if I hope for something hard enough, it'll happen. So I just hope everything will work out and everyone will, well, at least you guys will get... Oh shit, check DM! No! Hold on. Oh, speed. You know what? Chat, without denying or anything, I will just turn this toggle on every now and then. Yes. Sometimes all I want is whimsy. You know, I wish I am joking. You know, every time I talk to people, people are like, "Ah, Michi, I thought you're secretly smart." You know that? You know one person that I just recently met? She's a genius. I'm not even kidding. Like, I met her and then I was like, I don't know how the conversation came to be, but then we started talking about IQ, right? And then she told me she had an IQ chat of 138 or 139 or something like that. Like 138 to 140. That is like, if you Google IQ of a genius, that is genius, no? So I was like, holy fucking shit, you are genius. You know, and then obviously, like any fucking genius, they're like, no, IQ doesn't matter and shit like that, right? They're like, no, IQ doesn't matter. IQ doesn't mean you're smart or whatever the fuck. Which is fine if it's not coming from someone with a high IQ. It's like, people like me have the right to say that. Like, y'all, I took an IQ test twice online when I was really medicated, and I paid like $40 for it because the first time I took it online, I paid to win and I forgot the screenshot. So then I took it again because I forgot the screenshot and I paid again just for it to be like, you're a genius. You are. I just got scammed. I literally got scammed out of $40. So like people like me have the right to be like, guys, IQ doesn't mean that you're. But if you went to a clinic, shut up. We live life for what life has to offer, okay? And then there's people that I meet that are like fucking textbook genius, and they're like, no, it's not. It's not about. Shut the. I'm like, you're fair, but IQ tests are a scam. The questions are tilted to make people who are rich appear to be smarter than people who are poor. The thing is, y'all, this person that I met, they are smart. Like, I'm not kidding. They are actually fucking smart. So, I don't know about that. I think they're just really fucking smart. So, with that in mind, I don't know what the fuck I was even talking about. Why did I start talking about IQ? With that in mind, I have no idea. Let's just fucking watch this Geega video, y'all. Oh yeah, smart. I met some people that I was talking to, and they're like, oh, you act the same way off stream. I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, you know, like, you're very carefree. And I was like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, right? Apparently, according to some people, they thought that whatever the fuck I was doing on stream is a bit. You know what I mean? Like, you know how some... I'm just gonna say it. This might sound a bit mean. But like, you know how some streamers on stream, they act a bit more like positive? You know? Because they're like, oh, it's okay, guys. Life is great. And then they act that way because they want to look more positive and shit. Sad to say, I am also like that off stream. So every time something bad happens, I remember this. I was talking... Maiko's in chat. I would talk to Maiko, and Maiko's like, oh yeah, we need to sort this. And I'm like, oh wow, it's okay. Let's take it one step at a time, and we will do great. Yeah, I keep saying that, and Michael's like, we will get to the bottom of this. This is unjust. We must fight. And I'm like, okay, let's have a fun time. What am I supposed to say? Am I the same in person as I am online? I love how in person, well, to be fair, in person, I can tell if Michael is smiling. Because online sometimes I can't tell if Michael is happy or not. Because Michael is very like, this is how he talks. And he talks in a very statistical and smart way. However, IRL, I can tell that he is smiling a little bit. Which is nice. Based positive Michi, I think I might just be not smart. Yes. I remember when I talked to Mouse is like, it's over. And I'm just like, it's okay. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Me clenching my ass, just going like, wow, look at the bright side, y'all. Sometimes you just have to enjoy the day. And tomorrow's problem is for tomorrow. I say that a lot. I don't know. I like to think that without hope, there is no point in doing anything. And I like to do things with meaning. You know what I mean? I want to enjoy life. If I'm gonna live, chat, I better fucking enjoy my goddamn life. Because why the fuck am I living then? So, if I want to enjoy life, I need to hope. Even during moments that feel like, you know what? I feel like hoping during these moments are kind of like not the play. Hope anyway. It costs nothing. Like, don't expect, but hope. You know what I mean? So that's how I do it. If let's say like, I hope things would get better. I don't expect it to get better tomorrow. I just hope it does. And then I'll do my part to like help and do my best for it. But I'm not gonna be doom posting, man. If I have to go through problems, I'm not gonna be fucking depressed as I'm doing the same thing I'm gonna do anyway. So I'd rather be doing my work while being whimsically happy about it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is hope core shit. So that is probably one thing I disagree with Geega. I am a little bit more hopeful than that. But
in general. So some of those people that I can ping to maybe help and ask about this stuff, I don't know that they're going to be able to access anything after that. So time is of the essence, I guess, even though I've been asking for weeks, or more than weeks, I've been asking for months. So what I do know right now is I know how many items they're claiming they have in the warehouse of each thing. And I do know how much they're claiming each of those items cost them that I would be able to pay to acquire them. I simply have a column that says this is the cost. I do not have a breakdown. I do not have any receipts or invoices or anything that lets me confirm that they actually paid these amounts. Right. That those are correct. I simply have a source, just trust me, bro, column that says, yeah, this shirt, we paid this per shirt. That is all I've got. I do know who manufactured some of these things, and I can ask those manufacturers potentially, hey, how much did they pay you per item for this?
I'm not saying shit.
I have with one, and the number did not match up. There could be other things involved in this number that make it make sense, like, yeah, we added in the cost to store it or something like that potentially, but I don't know that, and I have absolutely no receipts to be able to confirm that at this moment. So I'm hoping that I can get those things. I am hoping that I can get that information so that I can confirm this stuff, because I think it'd be really irresponsible of me to just throw money at it and just be like, okay, right? So I am hoping I can get those details. Unfortunately, the person that my attorney is talking to, that is the point person on all this stuff, is someone who was just installed like within the last like 2 months or so. I don't really know what they were told. This poor person, I do not know if they were told that this was going to end up being their job for a lot of this. I have no clue. Basically, we had
Gigi's
COO,
new model
CFO,
is
whatever,
so pretty.
that was gone by like winter time, and then they installed a new one to be interim, and that guy was the one who started handling this stuff as some of us were looking to leave, or as I was like trying to do the stuff that I talked about earlier with making changes, making improvements, and that guy was trying to handle it. However, at some point he just left. I assume he realized it was cooked, but at some point he left just a couple months ago, and then now another one was installed. Again, another person that I just don't know. Real. I just like
whatever Geega just said. I kind of tuned out. She's really pretty. I got distracted.
Unfortunately, having this dumped on him, and he doesn't seem to know much about anything or how this works. So he's trying to do it as he goes, and I don't know that he even wants to.
I didn't even say boobs. I'm looking at her shoulder. I really like how her hip and shoulder movement looks like. I got a bit distracted. Hold on, let me lock in. Words, Michi, words. Okay, pay attention. You're right, chat. Pay attention, Michi, you're right. Ooh, life is like the movie Vanilla Sky. Without the bad things in life, the good things just don't feel as good. You have to experience both to truly appreciate the good times. I really fucking agree. That is my life principle. Same. I like to appreciate the bad moments in life. Because, well, it will happen any fucking way. So at least I'll just be happy during it. You know what I mean? God damn. If I'm gonna be sad... The only reason I'm ever gonna be sad is because I choose to be sad. And I do get sad every now and then. But, well, I don't want to be sad forever. That's boring.
Oh, genuinely. Like, I don't know. I don't know if this person's getting paid or not. I have no clue.
Okay,
I don't know
listening.
This person has whatever level of contract or whatever. No clue. It's just like,
I'll close my eyes.
A contact. Hey, talk to this person now. This person will pick it up from here. That is literally all I know about this person. So, you know, that kind of all being said, I'm really not hopeful that a lot of this stuff will get figured out. It's just like on every layer, it's pretty cooked. I'm still gonna try, and I'm going to, you know, ask for certain things, but I just want you to give, I want to give you that update that's like where we're at. And I don't know, should the data exist at least in theory? There's no way it doesn't, because when you have an online store, that data is somewhere. There's a backend system that has it all collected, and to take that data and pull it and then do analysis on it to break it down into different people's reports per person should be maximum 2 hours of work. Maximum. I can confirm with past expertise, maximum that's 2 hours.
Oh, expertise!
I just want to say that. But the data I was handed with my merch data, everything,
I'm getting distracted.
Not data, it's not even data, it's just a spreadsheet with some costs and spreadsheet with some costs and some quantities, along with financial reports I've been given. Everything looks and seems to be manually done. I do not believe that any of this was an automated report. I do not believe that any of this has been pulled from like an ongoing, well-kept ledger. Everything looks like it is someone opening Excel, referencing a bunch of random sheets on the side on another monitor and like manually typing it in. That's what this all—
Chat, I don't know what she was saying. She was using the big words. So I don't know what she was saying, but I'm just gonna believe it.
all looks like. And to me, someone with my background, that's horrifying. But, you know, I don't expect any more than that. So I'm not surprised. I'm just saying, so you understand, the level of information I have is like so low.
Trying not to overstep, but I did DM asking if I might be able to help with exporting that order data for her. Oh, dude, Maiko has been helping so many people. I don't know what a ledger is though, so that's on you, girl.
And the ability to get those people to give me right information is also so low, because I think people are either severely incompetent or just don't have access to things. So I am unfortunately being given like a whole lot of kind of nothing really actionable, and I'm hoping to get something actionable. That's where I'm at. So yeah, I would love to know really simply I want the actual data on the unfulfilled orders to know who's owed what items, etc. I would like to know how much money people already paid, because these unfulfilled orders are all things that people already paid for, and it would be a bit weird if I just went and also paid for the goods to get them because they're already paid for. Same with the shipping that you each paid for your items, you already paid for. It would be weird for me to take these items and then ship it out at my cost. But so I'm kind of struggling with like trying to make a decision with no information right now. So I'm forwarding those concerns over, and we'll see, you know, if they're able to do anything there. But it may end up, if this is the final information that I'm getting, if there are really no further updates and no changes to anything, then what would happen is I could either buy everything outright and double pay, and then also pay to ship things to you guys, only if I actually get the merch data so I know who to ship things to. Or I say, fuck it, I can't do this, and I can't take any of it, and I don't pay for it at least, but then you guys don't get items that you paid for. And I don't have the ability to get you guys refunded, I don't think. I'm going to also ask to see if that's possible. However, it's seeming very highly likely that that's a no as well. So I'm just letting you guys know right now that that's where it is, in case there's anything that you want to do about that from your end. If there's anything you can do, I'm letting you know right now, which is why, even though I don't have full information, I'm telling you what I can, because time is of the essence for some of you, maybe, if you're able to do anything to recoup. But yeah, I don't know. That's where it is right now. So there you go. I know that's like, it's not much of a real update. It's just a status check-in, but yep. Too bad they slow rolled most chargeback periods. I know. Well, that's why I'm telling you as soon as I know. Right? Like, I'm telling you what I know in case there's anything you can do within your time. And there you go. I don't know that I can get any of the information that I want. I'm just hoping for it, because even if I had to pay extra, there could be a chance that I could get this merch anyway and still get it to you guys or something, maybe. But even then, I need the data on who ordered what. I cannot rely on people just being like, trust me, I ordered this, right? Like
the data is
crazy.
Corrupted. So, I think I can't start Minecraft. No! Not the house! Have you tried turning it on and off again? Hopefully one day I can play again. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. The two little monkeys in my head are connecting! No, I think she's just talking about Minecraft, y'all. Wait, I was like, wait a minute. Remember? I remember someone in chat was like, Michi, get it? And I was like, whoa, no, wait. No, I think she's just talking about Minecraft though, deadass. Because I recently had the same issue with CurseForge, but I uninstalled and I installed and it worked again. So maybe, I don't know. Shit! Okay, you know what? Just fucking watch Geega, bro. I don't know.
Not sure who else exactly is dealing with this, but I know a lot of us likely received similar things. And we're all just kind of like, what do we do here? You know, you said you bought merch and have received it. Did they not pay you for it? I was also given two things. I was given my numbers of my Q1 and Q2, everything in and out. Again, I have no invoices or receipts attached to any of it. It is just a spreadsheet that says we took this in for you from this source and we paid this out for you to that source. None of it has actual receipts or invoices attached. So I would really like to have those things so I can verify. However, I doubt I'm going to get those. I really doubt it. And this also has $0 listed for Q2 for like merch money for everything. $0. I'm going to double check with them because many of you have ordered merch from April to June for Q2. I know you have, but it says 0. So if there's a chance that this just doesn't include that merch money and they missed that, I will give them that chance to give that to me. But right now, Q1 includes merch revenue here. So what's up with that? And it does say on the summary, 2025 Q2. Oh no, sorry. It doesn't say $0. It says like 194. I don't know about that, guys. I would really like to actually get my data in because I know a lot of you have opened mod tickets to tell us about things that you ordered and stuff like that to let us know what's still pending. And I have reason to believe that maybe it's, you know, different. And of course, that's what my cut. It's Pepe Oof moment, y'all. Like how much you ordered. That's not revenue. That's my profit, quote unquote. But I don't know. That's what it currently says. So I would like verification to make sure that these things are correct. Maybe only a few of you ordered stuff. Maybe. I don't know. But I can't verify. You don't know. I can't verify any of this. Did you know they had a finance department, by the way? So I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens there. But by waiting, I mean I need to know like immediately, and I should have known weeks ago. I should have known months ago. Yeah, they did. Yes, two people on the org chart listed under finance. 2 entire people. And at the time I was told. Now I'm not sure if this is even true now, but I was told that they were full-time employees. That's what it was told. What was told to me. I don't know if that's even correct. Maybe they were just like like contracting 1 hour a month or something, you know, like I don't have the visibility on that, but that's the information I was given earlier. So yeah, you know, and it's hard for me to tell if these people were actually like on the books full-time, getting paid full-time, right, and just didn't do anything, or if that's just what some people said about them and they weren't actually, and that's what was told to me, right, and to others to make us like not worry. I don't know. So I'm just telling you again, if there's anything you can do to keep your own finances as safe as possible, this is like all I can really give you right now. But yeah, so far all I've really been told is like, hey man, here's a column that says what you need to pay to obtain these things, and here's a sheet that just has written in what you're owed.
Is that fart from Geega?
Obtain these things. And here's a sheet that just has written in what you're owed. And there are 0 receipts or invoices that I've been handed for any of, like, especially the recent stuff. So that's the kind of thing where I'm just like, I don't know what I could even do about that other than request that information. Right? That's it. And the thing is, the worst part about this is I assumed this would be the case a long time ago. And I took certain measures to do certain things. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter when the money doesn't exist, right? But of course that was not, that part was not told to me. Classic. I'm getting a merch update right now, by the way. Or some amount of update. Okay, I think I can get the items. I think I can get the items at the very least. I'm hoping I can get the data of what's unfulfilled so that I can get that worked out.
Similar guidance about the Michi merch. We can't guarantee anything, so if you are concerned about your order, could be good to look into your options. Either a chargeback, a dispute, etc. Yes! That is the best way to say it. Thank you, Maiko. Yeah, chat. If you are ever concerned, again, I'm so sorry. I hate saying shit where it's like I think and it's not 100%, especially when it comes down to money. Because listen, as much as I love whimsy, I don't want to fuck with anyone's cash. I feel like that's a bit that's something, right? But I'm sorry, I can't give you 100%. But what you can do is, if you want to file a chargeback or you want to dispute it and stuff like that, you can do that. There are so many things I can and cannot say, and I am shitting myself. Listen, y'all, the only thing I can say about Geega's video is... Yes. Legally. Ooh, I be shaking in me boots. This is one thing that I'll say. Recently, I am very painfully... okay, I'm very painfully aware of my weakness, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. Who the fuck said which one? I said I am very aware of my shortcomings, and someone in chat said which one. Okay, first of all, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Second of all, I realize that like in the world of business, people like me suck. I suck so bad, y'all. Shut up, Maiko.
Thanks, Master Jedi 2014 for the one resub.
I felt really embarrassed. I'm gonna be honest, okay? Because I didn't stream ever since the incident. Dun dun dun. So I didn't really get to talk about this yet. And I know a lot of people have spoken about their perspective. Again, I don't want to like fault myself heavy, because I know a lot of people are like, it's not your fault, you know? But I do feel kind of bad because I felt like if I was just a little bit smarter, I probably could have gotten shit done. But this is the downside, right, of being this way, where I'm not real. I do my best, and I feel kind of mean recently because like I'm not like this usually, but recently I've been talking to people like this as soon as possible. No, this is unacceptable. Like, I've been talking like that. Do you believe that? I've been trying. I've been channeling my inner Maiko. I hope they don't watch my stream, but I've been channeling my inner Maiko. Because I think if I were to be like, oh, it's okay, take your time, no worries, please take... Because that's how I normally talk. Like, I'm always like, take your time, no rush,
Karen,
it's okay, like
too.
that.
Queen Slay.
I felt so bad. But recently I've been like, this is unacceptable, blah, 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 blah. This is what I acquire from you, blah, blah. I've been doing that. Like, it's actually taking me quite a long time to sort shit out because it's hard for me to get my own brain sorted. Thankfully, that's where Maiko came in to help me out, because I would forward messages to Maiko and I'm like, Maiko, what do now? And then Maiko tell me and I'm like, thank you, Maiko. So then I know what do. It's also like, I feel like people like me
Strike X got scammed for $3. Michi, if worse comes to worse and the ability to get the merch is lost to the ages, would you consider trying to get it made again so we could still buy it? I'd still would love to get the Jared Giga chat butt mouse pad.
The best I can say, chat, is... oh, fuck, I can't say anything. I can't. Ah, no! Okay, all I can say is it will be fair for... if you order, I want it to be as fair as possible for you. Don't even think about my end. We can deal with that later, okay? I think currently I know a lot of people are probably like more smart about it, but for me, I just want it to be fair for you first. Me later lies fine.
Just please look after yourself in everything first before anything else. Do not be sorry for not doing anything wrong. Please be mindful of what you say and consult someone more professional.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Yet I've been talking to like my legal people and they're so nice to me because I've been apologizing profusely. Like, oh my god. They're so nice to me, right? Because keep in mind, chat, when you're talking to like legal people, they're usually like telling you in like smart and extensive. And I would sit there and I'm like, I see. And I'm like, can you dumb that down?
Asking about remaking merch. Refer to Geega's VOD. As Michi can't elaborate, that will contain the closest to an answer to that exact question.
Yes. Well, plus or minus. Because I think for me, okay, not about the situation, just in general, I started streaming for fun, right? Because this is my escapism from the world. So by the end of the day, chat, as long as I can eat the next day, and as long as I don't get kicked out of my apartment, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's all I can say. I just want you to be happy, man. I just want people to be happy. That's...